AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
The Nuggets are in shambles, apparently. There's a report here. Mike Malone is on the hot seat. There are rumblings that Michael Malone and the Nuggets front office are not seeing eye to eye, as per Zach Lowe. There are rumblings that the coaching staff and front office, or at least the head coach and the front office, aren't exactly seeing eye to eye in Denver, to a degree even unusual for the NBA. Another report I saw, Michael Porter Jr. says, the money makes playing in the NBA feel more like a job. I would have played this game for free as long as I could eat. I loved it. The money sometimes makes it a little bit harder to enjoy the game because with a max contract comes a lot of expectations on consistency. Oh, you're supposed to be an all-star. You're supposed to be this and that. So one of Mike Malone's premier players is out here acting a basket case, and now his job is on the line apparently over there in Denver.
The Denver Nuggets are jeopardizing the Joker's legacy, which I'm pretty sure the Joker doesn't care. The Joker has an opportunity, and I got to give a big shout out to Flea, because Flea, always says after you win a title, after you have those runs, you have to, continue to make progress on your roster. The Joker has an opportunity to become one of the greatest basketball players we've ever seen. But what is Denver Nuggets doing over there? From the coaching staff to the organization. You don't upgrade no rosters. You let everybody go. What are you doing? So I can understand why the coach is on the hot seat. You go from winning the championship to basically what you get to the first round and losing.
So they lost to Minnesota last year, right?
Right, in the conference finals. No, the second round.
Semis. Yeah.
Right, and lost 4 games straight. They was up 2-0.
They was up 2-0.
And in my knowledge, if there's another coach with another tone complexion, they get fired for that.
Gone.
So I'm trying to figure out, what is the Denver Nuggets as an organization? What are they doing over there? You have, in the last maybe 4-5 years, the greatest basketball player in the world. What are you doing? You're not doing nothing to sustain that success.
Denver is acting like they're supposed to act, like a small market team.
Good point.
Small market team. See what they trying to do? They purging out the knuckleheads and the people who gonna cost them money. They can play now. They contribute to winning. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of what's it? Pope, I think it was, or who was it?
KCP.
KCP.
Exactly. He was the key to them winning the championship. Oh man, we can't pay him. He got to go. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about economics at the end of the day.
We used to like watching these dynasties, right? Before we got to this part of the NBA, at least this time where teams are not going back to back, they're not winning back to back championships. The last 5 or 6 years, a different team has won every year. Why I bring that up is because a lot of the champions that went back to back, that won 3 in a row, 2 in a row, all of that, their organizations were great organizations. They knew what to do, how to keep players, how to, it's a skill to be able to manage that and create a dynasty. A lot of these organizations are garbage, and they figuring out how to win one. Okay, you won one. Do it again.
But Flea,
that's going to say something about who you are as a team, organization. Like you said, OG, they didn't bring nobody back. They got rid of guys. They didn't replace guys. That says to who they are. Are you building for long term, or are you about to just sit and rest on the fact that you finally got a championship in your organization and we cool now? We could waste another 20 years. Like, that's the difference between great organizations. Golden State, great organization. The Bulls, when they was doing it. San Antonio, when they was doing it. Right? The Lakers, Boston. Like, when they do it, they do it.
But that goes back to my point. They're a small market team.
But Corey Lee, I kind of agree, but then I don't, because when San Antonio was a small market team, and when they got Tim Duncan, they understood what they had. The Denver Nuggets has the Joker, who was arguably the last 5 years.
They understood what they had. Hold on a second, real quick. They understood what they had when they had David Robinson.
Okay.
So no, we're gonna go back because if you're gonna go back, let's go back. You know what I'm saying? And they knew they had to add a piece to him. But once they got that, the right type of ownership. It's about ownership. These cats, you gotta think, these cats who buy these teams, they just didn't become billionaires yesterday. They know what they're doing. They squeezing a lemon. They squeezing a lemon. I'm gonna get all I can get up out of this, so I can set them up again to sell them, and I can walk away a trillionaire.
But that just started though. See, like this wasn't this. That's the last 10 years maybe, and even then that's a jackpot for these guys, the Clippers owner and the Phoenix Suns owner. I'm not sure the Denver Nuggets owner. The fact that Mike Malone is beefing with them, that says a lot to me too. To me, they didn't. You got Joker in there. I think it was just a bonehead decision to pay Michael Porter like that. Just in general, if he's talking like this to us, how's he talking in private? You're supposed to know all that when you making these deals, negotiating. So I just can't. The Oklahoma City Thunder are a small market team. They kept Sam Presti in the mix. You got Mike Malone in there, bro. Mike Malone is a basketball, comes from a basketball family. His pops is from here. He went to Rice High School. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. So I don't want to give them no excuses. Zero. Y'all messed that up.
Exactly.
And you got the Joker.
But they
you
don't
got the big Joker.
But that's the problem. Like a lot of these
You got a generation. You got a generational talent.
A lot of these organizations, the ownership don't know shit about basketball. Like a lot of them don't know nothing about basketball. And now you don't know nothing about basketball. You got to lean on the people in place that know. You got Calvin Booth for a reason. Calvin Booth is a former NBA player. He's your general manager now, your president of basketball operations, whatever. You put him in place because you must trust his basketball mind, his basketball acumen. He sees that, like y'all are saying, Joker is a generational player. Why aren't you doing the necessary things to keep this thing rolling? Not just say, oh, we got one now, we good. We good. And Joker's legacy is solidified. Three MVPs and a title. That's great. Great resume. He's going to get old at some point. So now you right back to where you at as an organization? Like,
they made the same mistake the Lakers made. But you lost KCP and you lost Bruce Brown. They haven't replaced them. And Flea said this last summer before the season started. What have y'all done to get to make that championship again? And then you double back again and don't do nothing and lose another guy. KCP, he got 2 chips. He ain't no bum. We worried about him over there in Orlando now. That's gonna be a tough backcourt. They don't know. The Nuggets are on. I feel like we've seen this movie before. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. You gave that kid too much money, and Jamal Murray, we know he's big time, but he's over there throwing ice packs on the sideline. They're wilding over there.
I tried to name like a legitimate bad team, like a horrible team in the Western Conference, and the only team I could come up with was Portland. A horrible team. There ain't gonna be many nights off for these teams in the Western Conference. You don't walk into San Antonio and it's a night off. Are they the best roster? No, but you're gonna have to deal with Wemby and what they got going on over there right now. You walk in the
because they got a great. You gotta think they got a great head coach. And
tell
he's
AllBall
in
again,
tune with the owner.
Tell him again, Corey Lee. Say it again. Who's a great coach?
Who's a great head coach?
Who
you talking about?
San Antonio. Come on, man.
Corey.
You talk about the most over.
Come on, man. We cannot argue that.
Yes, we can.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.